Hey guys, welcome back in. Going to continue this abandoned playthrough. I did get on earlier and made up some nanites. I shuffled my biodomes around a little bit because I want to start getting materials ready for circuit boards and living glass. I just had to rip out the biodomes pretty much and replant some stuff. So, let's see here. See if any of this is ready. Yeah, because I need a bunch of gamma. Alright, good. Gamma and star bulb. Alright, go get this stuff tucked away. Oh, I got nanites too, don't I? Yep. I keep forgetting to empty those. Yeah, I came in earlier and these were full again, so a lot of times I'll just, toss the last batch in and let it run. Actually, I think I still have some in my inventory. Yep, got some right there, so I'll just toss that in. And so there's a few different things I want to check. I did get a economy scanner. I want to see if I can put that to some use. Checking here. Alright, still got more to burn off. So I want to see if trade routes are even a feasible thing to do. I gotta do something with all these mods too. I don't remember how much of this gamma root and stuff I need. So, but I know I need quite a bit for those farms, so I figure move things around. Oh, I want to open that thing too. A little bit of cadmium. Oh, I have a full stack. That's why it's still there. Trying to shift around some inventory. Got enough metal plating in there. Just yank these out of here now so I don't forget. Yeah, the economy scanner. See, we do have, even though it's abandoned and everything, we do still have an economy. So I want to see if I can actually see what the economy is in the neighboring system. So I'm just going to take a quick run up, check the galactic map. It'll just make spotting systems a little bit easier than going through my list. Alright, let's open that up. And yeah, it does give me an economy. Alright. So that will make things a lot easier. Oh, and it does tell me to buy sell. Alright. So I think economy is going to be possible. Alright. Let me run over to... Is there any planet that's not like 20 million light years away? For some reason I thought there was one that was pretty close. Yeah, that's not too bad. Run over here. Oh, that's still a minute away. There, let's just... What's that yellow safe beacon for? Oh, there's my base. Just run down here real quick. I could have probably just flown to the planet by now. just want to see if this might be a thing you can do like early-ish game. So I just want to see. I'm just gonna warp over to, what's it, Archive 1. I wonder, oh, wrong way. I don't know how full these trade terminals are. Okay, yeah, I really can't buy much of anything. There's only like 20. Let me see if there's more at an actual trade-in post, though. You gonna let me in? There we go. Alright, we'll see that. Chances are you're not going to be able to buy very many things. Because you're not buying, you know, like 50 or a couple hundred of an item, so. I thought on Permadeath it might be a good way to get a little bit of money somewhat early on. Probably be faster just to make chlorine or something. See what's in here. Yeah, I only got like 15. Yeah, it's not going to be a lot of money, that's for sure. Let's just take a look. I got 24,000. Okay, that's actually quite a bit. Alright, let me do some math here. Okay, so that would be 167,000. Just want to jot that number down. And what economy are we in? We're in, that's what, high tech? Scientific, so I'd be looking for a trade-in economy next. I'm just gonna run up galactic map. Yeah, so I want trading economy is the one with like the little, like pocket watch symbol. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, it doesn't have like the, yeah, looks okay. I don't pay too much attention to the sell buy rate. I always get them confused, so I'm just used to going from, you know, like a tier 3 to a tier 3 when I do a trade route. Alright, grab my closest planet, which I won't be on that planet though. No, looks like it'll be this one. Make sure there's, okay, regular frozen, so. I think this is the system that had that crashed fighter that I couldn't interact with. Outposts. I've been meaning to check this ever since I got that economy scanner. It was in one of those crashed interceptors I got. So I'm looking to make back 167,000. Here. Jot that number down because I don't want to forget how much. Okay, just went past him. Oh, did I? Okay. So yeah, it doesn't, I actually lost money on it. So I sell that, I got what, 15 plus, called it 90. I actually lost money on it. Just make sure I do this right. Yeah, scientific economy over to double check to see it. Yep. Yep, so it doesn't work. I'm not surprised, but I was hoping that it might, work. Alright, so lesson learned, don't do that. I mean, this isn't the best system to choose either, but let's just sell that stuff off then. Yeah, it's hard to tell because you don't have a margin to look at when you buy this stuff. Got Star Silk here though, if I want to build a chair. Alright. So, the end of that little experiment. And no fauna here. Alright, so let's head out of here. I think I'm gonna go do a batch of liquid explosive and continue pushing towards the center, I guess. You want to be on the lookout for a stasis device system too. So you can kind of keep an eye out for that. Oh, what's in here? Plasma launcher module. Oh, you get in a game. They're trying to get me to kill myself. Ship. Alright. Oh, I should have tried to bring in that broken ship. Gotta try to do that too. Alright. Okay, these crates were... They didn't reset. This was just one of the first systems I visited. Alright, got a couple things out of there. Grab that. supposed to get to? Oh, there's an opening. I'm not gonna bother booting a big. Yeah, I don't even see any green traits. What did drop though? Oh, I got just that stuff. And another storage augmentation. Unstable plasma. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with the other side. I just want to get over to, liquid explosive. Get that. I'm just going to leave that economy scanner installed for now, just so it's not taking up room in my exosuit. Same thing I did yesterday. Run down and grab cactus, get that out of the way. Whoops. And pick the whole thing, not just one. There we go. Here. Let's do gel. Gonna want 16 of those. Yeah, just do it in that other screen because I know I don't have to see the whole recipe for it. I should be able to grab everything here. Want to double check myself though. I should be all set. If not, I can always use my ship to make it. Alright. So, acid, 16 of those. And 16 of those. All done. And grab that nip that's over here. Alright, that's like a quick 15 million. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and sell all this stuff at some point too. I just let it stack up until I have a bunch of stuff and then sell it all off at once. Alright. I do need to do something over at my ammonia base. I do want to strip out those extra silos because I'm not going to need that much ammonia again. So head over that way. Alright, so what I want to end up doing here is, I've got 5,000 ammonia here, which I'm never going to have to harvest again. So I want to take out those 3 other extractors, and these in 2 of these silos. What I'm going to want to do is, if I can build one. Oh, might want to go the right thing. Okay, I can build one, so I'm just going to toss this down temporarily. I go over here and I'm just going to take all this ammonia and just sell it. Get it out of here. That way, at least I get something for it. Let's see. Okay, 304,000. So just sell all that and delete this thing. All right. Of course, there's a storm going on, but go out here, and I want to make sure I delete the right one. So that middle one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm just gonna toss this this right in here. Actually, toss some of this other stuff in there too. I gotta figure out what I want to do with these modules. I keep getting them out of those crash ships. Alright, do a quick save. Now I'm gonna run out and grab these extractors and all the batteries and all that stuff. Now I purposely made like 2 little circuits, so this should be nice and easy to clean up. So all I'm going to do is delete these 3 extractors. That should completely disconnect everything from the main run. So now I'll just reclaim all this material. That's all there is to it. Now I got all my stuff back. Now I'm going to have even more stuff to just toss in here. Do want to make sure I leave some of this in here. Oh, I've been doing it that way. I keep moving my stuff around. So toss all that in there. What I've been doing, I've been doing 2 ferrite dust, 3 pure ferrite, 2 magnetized, and then chromatic metal, just to keep my stuff together. Actually, I'm gonna bring that back over. All right. I'm sure something needs to get recharged. Not that. Multi-tool. A little bit of carbon.
Technology recharge.
Some of that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, now just throw that away. Actually, I should refine that. I think I can get 2 glass out of that. Should be able to. And then update my computer. Yeah, because the way my mining beam is now, this stuff's a lot quicker to refine and it doesn't overheat. So it makes harvesting this stuff quick. Before it would take like a minute or 2 to break all these down. Now it's like 30 seconds, if that. Oh, another one. Alright, just toss that in here. And give me something to work on later on. I don't think I have to hit any other farms, so And actually, let me rip that glass out of here. I'm still trying to get together a bunch of glass for biodomes. I'm gonna need to build like 30 biodomes for the other two farms. Alright, so do a quick save here. And just gonna teleport to that last base where I left off last stream. So I'm just gonna go down to last system and warp. And go check this system out for a little bit and see what's in it. Yeah, this is just a way to keep track of where I left off. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is go and delete this base. Alright. And while I'm here, I might as well see if I can find a drop pod. Kind of run around a little bit. Actually, I gotta mute my mic here for a second. Alright, that's better. Let's see here. I still need... Okay, I think I'm in my last row, or do I have one more row to go? Okay, I'm in my last row, so let's try to finish up getting the last exosuit slots I'm gonna need. And I'll start working on the tech. Get some of those done. I can use a little bit more room up there, so. Actually, I'm gonna land over here. Where I can grab nanites, and then I can just run over to that drop pod. Actually, I'll grab that drop pod first. Berry tech. Alright. There are a couple other things here to look at. Make sure I still get in some plants and stuff too. Always on the lookout of, stuff to scan. It's just free money, so. Yeah, kind of like worlds like this, they just feel so alien. Especially with the color filter that's on it. It's very odd. That's actually a pretty cool little look, too. Oh. How deep is this? You know what? I might actually do something with this thing. Probably on a... Oh, it wraps all the way around. Dang. That could have been cool. I'm gonna say some type of weird Halloween base or something. Oh well. that. I did see a salvage data. Oh, there's a data structure there. Oh, I saw just a regular salvage data over here. Oh, got a machinery over here too. Cache up there. That one's closer. See, I wish I could depend on these things being here. I'd like to build bases around them, but half the time they get destroyed or they move. Regular cargo. Let me check out that mineral. I was hoping there'd be a buried or a damaged machinery with that. See if that one's got one. Yeah, the first exotic planet I found was like this, with the spire, the spikes coming out of the ground. And of course it was an extreme planet too, so that was my first magnetized ferrite base was on that planet. One man items. Alright, so make my way. Oh, got another one over here. Got damaged machinery next to it, I've got to go get it. I thought it said that there was. Must have been something else on top. Oh, it's probably the hex berry. Alright. There's the damaged machinery there, though. See, this is the type of stuff I can do for hours. Just run around and collect this stuff. You never know, you go around a corner, you can find, you know, crash ships and stuff like that, too. I'm not going to bother with refining that. Oh, well, keep getting launch fuel. I get down to having only like 2 launch fuel, then I keep getting more of it and trying to use it up. Alright. Data structure, buried cache. Alright, damaged machinery over there. So all I'm doing is just making a loop around where I parked my ship. I try to stay, you know, like 300 units or so away. Just make a big old circle. Grab that. Like this didn't show up on my scanner. I don't know why that is. That has to be by design. So that you don't farm too much damaged machinery or something. Grab that one, I guess. Then head back. I'm not sure what this building was. I think it's a transmission tower, but I'm not sure. If it is, maybe it will send me to a crash ship. I always like the clouds here. They're just so ominous. Alright, that's going to be down in a cave, most likely. I just want to be a... Oh, maybe not. It's probably right on the other side of the hill. Probably taking a long route. Yeah, took a long route. Probably go straight up and... Yep. Alright. Grab these. I wish you could change the order you switch tools to. So, you know, because sometimes I have to click twice to go to my terrain manipulator. Get used to it after a while, but it's just a annoying little thing. And I'm still looking for those relics too, so I'm going to try to remember to use those green containers. Alright, nothing's here to smack me. Five. 365. Alright. Looks like we're gonna get a crash ship. I wouldn't mind if it was a an explorer, like a high-class explorer would be nice. Mainly for just warping around. It gives you a bonus on your hyperdrive. That's one of the main reasons I tend to go with exotics as well. The hyperdrive boost. What do we have? Shuttle? Yep. Alright. Take a look at this. It's an A class too. 15% shield. I don't think that helps me. No. Well, at least it's an A class. At least I can get something decent for it. Now I want to make sure I repair everything this time. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a reload. Oh, launch rifle is already fixed. So I just need a seal. Alright, what I want to do is I want to see if I can bring in that hauler that's broken. Alright. Didn't know I had more than one hauler. I want to fix this. See, you can do it on... You used to be able to do that in the anomaly. They took it out for some reason. I don't know if it was on purpose or it was just another bug. I do want to see what the shield is. 9%. Not even worth having installed. No, that's a C class. This is an A class. I wonder if there's anything here worth fixing. You know, I would be doing it just for money, so I'm not going to bother fixing anything. Get back to this. Yeah, I have to remember to scrap those things. Put down a thing. You know, I bet I can use that exosuit thing for exocrafts without having to build these platforms. It's just I've never used it before, so I'm not 100% sure how they work. So. Oh, I can't leave here. I almost left here without going to this. Search cockpit. Okay, blaze javelin. Not horrible. At least it's not a grenade launcher. Alright. Yeah, I completely forget about the calm ball thing. Eventually you do run out of stuff to unlock searching those. You get like, I want to say it's around a dozen different blueprints. So it's definitely worth using them. And is there anything in this area? I'll go run up and grab that one. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time here. I still got a bunch of planets in this system. But, yeah, I still got 4 more planets to look at. Actually, when I'm done with this planet, I'll probably, as long as the space station isn't really far away, I might just run over there and sell those ships off while it's fresh in my memory. And maybe unload some of the salvage data too. Depending on how much I get. I already got quite a good amount. Quite a good amount, yeah. My English is good. Right. From here. Alright, get over to that drop pod. Oh, that one's pretty close too. Actually, what am I... Alright, let's just make up one more of each of those. Crack these open too. Oh, Hydrox, I can use that. Too much ammo now. Actually, let me make up a little bit of that too. Yeah, I keep moving navigation data into my into one of my storage containers. I've got like 3 stacks of it now in there. So, I turn around. I wish I could use it for something. Oh, good. I actually kind of needed that jelly. I think I only have like 1 on me. Alright, another slot. And same deal, run over and grab that. Yeah, because I'd like to get all this stuff unlocked so that I can just turn around and start making nanites out of it. Or sell it if I need money. I'm also getting a lot of wire and looms now, which is good because I got a lot of stuff that I'm gonna need to install coming up. So, pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite. Alright, getting a lot of that stuff now too. Move these over to my ship. Oh. Trying to keep things a little bit organized. I can burn that off. Yeah, let's just kind of try to keep on top of some of this stuff while I do this. Move that over. Thought I had some gold. That's from that Hydrox I'm thinking of. Alright. Actually refill this thing.
Technology recharge.
Then put the rest of it right in there. I'm gonna make 2 more glass. Yeah, how far away actually is that? Yeah, it's not bad. What is that? Metal fingers. I wish I could... Oh, buried cache. I keep saying I'm only going to go like 300 units away, and I keep going minutes away instead. Yeah, that's going to be buried under it, isn't it? Oh, it's right behind it, actually. As well as salvage data. There we go. I'm not going all the way over there. Alright, making my way back. I don't think you can actually do anything with this stuff. Got a couple glass in here to get though.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that's only good for consume for food. I don't even see where is my life support? Oh, right there. Might as well fill that up. I think I'll do one more drop pod and then take off. Let's see if there's anything to scan here. Seems like there's always something to scan. Some of these planets. A lot of them have just like little rocks that are really easy to miss. An armored clam. Alright. Oh, actually, there's water on this planet. There's probably a bunch of stuff to scan down there. One more drop pod. So what else can I actually scan with this? Okay, so it's really not much. Alright. I might end up upgrading that scanner too. That way I can find monoliths easier. And that's still a minute away, so it'll actually give me a chance to look for buildings. This is the type of building I'm looking for too. See if I can find another ship. Oh, I've already been here. I'm not going to find another ship. Yep, there's my hole. Yeah, these planets typically don't have very many buildings, and even if you do find them, they're typically just abandoned buildings, like even on regular mode. What's this? Oh, that's actually a waypoint. I'm gonna stop here, see if it'll give me a minor settlement. Yeah, I do like that overhead view because there is a point of interest there. Sometimes you can see it. Alright, we've got our resources settlement. Now, I don't think there will be a multi-tool at that settlement, but I'm not totally sure. We'll get that drop pod first. Actually, should probably be in third person. Make seeing any crash ships a lot easier to spot. So used to not having a scanner that I have to get used to interacting with that menu. Alright, let's just run down here. Oh, got a building over here. I wonder if this is that same building. Let me just switch that back over now. I'll know because I'll go to this drop pod and it'll be empty. It looks different. I don't think I've been here. Nope. That's why I try to use these little beacons too. Because if you've been here, it won't give you that animation, and it won't say unknown. There we go.
Technology prepared.
And my ship's over that way, so I don't want to go too far off course. Alright, just head back that way. There's a building over there too. Yeah, I'll take a peek over towards that building, see what it is. Over there. All types of plants here. You know what, I'm just gonna camera mode. Alright, we got a drop pod. I'll gladly take a free drop pod.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Yeah, those are right next to each other. Like 300 units away. Yeah, 387 units away. That. Why didn't it mark that? I'm grabbing these buried caches because I'm pretty certain that we got some of those band upgrades out of one of them, but I haven't been getting lucky with them. I've been getting other stuff instead. Regular indium. We can use that. Grab that tech. That's probably right by the outside building. Oh no, it's by the one that's inside. Oh, no outside buildings here. Right. See what's in here. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of that in here, don't I? Put that in my ship. Oh, this is one of those weird ones. 1 by 3. 7. Yep. Look at a freighter. You know what? I'm gonna clear that because if I go to any of these buildings on other planets, it's gonna keep saying that nothing can be found. So go clear that freighter before I head to the minor settlement. I was looking for another ship. Boy, it looks nice and eerie. And sci-fi, creepy type stuff. I might get something good out of the freighter too. See, I want to come into this thing kind of slow because I don't need to crash into anything. I always do my freighters the same way, that way I don't miss any of the containers. So I always do this one first.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, if I get an acid to drop here, I can make up another liquid explosive for free. Now and then I'll get lucky with that. That was data.
Radiation protection falling.
And I always blow the doors open first, that way I don't have to mess around with it. You know, while taking radiation damage.
Radiation protection falling.
For the longest time, I kept forgetting this one. I'd run around and do like 10 freighters and
Extreme night radiation detected.
forget about this one.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I never liked this one though, it's easy to get caught up. So I always make sure I have a good escape route when getting this one. Especially when you don't have any like hazard protection.
Falling.
All I'm getting is salvage data out of this thing.
Radiation protection
Oh,
stabilizing. Technology
fill all
recharge.
those up.
Technology recharge.
I think it's annoying. Wow, I think all I got out of that was salvage data, a multi-tool expansion, and that was it. That gel, unstable gel. Crappy freighter. Got a buried cache. I'm gonna go check that out. Unless it's okay. I know if it was gonna be on the other side of that hill or not. Alright, go back to my ship. I know I'm kind of low on dihydrogen, so I've been meaning to pick some up. What else did I get? Oh, nanites, okay. Was there anything over here? No, I'm not going for that. Alright, I think I'm done here for now. We'll see what else we have out here. Actually, I want to see how far away. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna head to the space station so I can get those ships out of my inventory. And maybe sell off some of the extra junk I have. Yeah, so I got 2 ships to scrap. I should have plenty of room for stuff, so let's see here. So I'm gonna want to bring in, get that friggin' hauler out of the way. Alright. Double check. Yeah, that shield and stuff, yeah. Get rid of that thing. So it won't be hogging up room in my inventory now. Still 4 million, you know. I'll take it. And I should bring in my pillar, most likely. Yeah, I'm tempted to get rid of my pillar, but I like having it around. And shuttle. Oh, that's a supercharged slot also. So that shield is really bad. It's like a 9% shield or 7%. Complete garbage. Alright. Yeah, I'm not repairing anything on that thing either. Yeah, A-class ship that's only worth 2 million. Jeez. Alright, well, that thing's gone. Bring in my Explorer. Yeah, I'm keeping these other ships, these 3 interceptors, because I don't know what's going to unlock for supercharged slots on them, so I don't want to scrap them if it's a decent supercharged layout. So, did I get anything even good out of that? Got a couple mods. Actually, I got some of this other junk. Oh, I can't. Let me store that. So we can at least see what these mods are. Well, mainly to get the wire and looms, is what it should be saying. This one. The pulse engine. No, no good. Shield. 26%. It's better than 17. So we'll get rid of that. Keep that. Good, at least I did get an upgrade there. Burn that off. And burn that off. And actually, I think I'll hit the anomaly too, that way I can empty out those. Oops. So, on that. Refill that.
Technology recharge.
And reinstall that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, we'll sell some stuff. You know what, I'm just gonna get rid of that. It's in the way. Yeah, I think I already have 10 of these. Let me get rid of that one. I think Gek Relic I do need though. Zero gel. Alright, double check here. Alright. I keep forgetting, well, when I scrap ships, a lot of times there's, you know, those white parts, you know, those white, you know, ship part. you know, whatever you want to call them. You know, they'll be one of these, but it's white with a ship part in it. And it throws it way down the bottom of the list, and I keep forgetting to sell it. So, okay, that's glacial. I'm actually gonna head towards that. But before I get all the way, I want to bring in the anomaly, so get part of the way there, and then bring the anomaly in here. And run in and use up some of that salvage data. That way I can pick up more of it. Plus it gives me a chance to look at what the missions are going to be too. Alright, so I do want to check the mission while I'm here, just to see something that I can do real quick. Monstrosity Outpost, Hazardous Flora. I'm gonna try that. I want to see if it's going to send me to a different one from last time. I do want to make note of what system I'm in though, because I might have to teleport back here. So, let's see. Yeah, to see if I can get another glyph. If it sends me to that Crimson Planet again, then I'm not gonna bother. And it looks like yeah, it's that same exact system, so not gonna bother. So I'm gonna go down there, and I won't be able to interact with the grave. For some reason, I thought I'd moved away from this system. Actually, let me fly out there again. I want to see what my coordinates are, actually. And see how close to the center I am. This system may have actually moved me further away. $695. See if I can even see my other bases. Yeah, I wonder if I wonder if this moved me closer or further. Alright, I completely forgot I was in this system. Let me go end this. Yeah, I might not even bother with this system then. If I warp back to where I was before, I might be closer to the center. I'm pretty sure I was like in the 970s. Let me just cancel this thing. Alright. Because I want to be over in that Ormont system. I don't think I did anything here, did I? Oh, it's a Scarlet Planet. I think I want to teleport that way. Let me run up here and grab some stuff first. If I remember right, there's a white rifle here. Yep. C-class. Yep, okay. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Because I know Ormont was in an area right near all my other bases. So get some of this stuff out of the way. We got the Nautilon unlocked. Grab a few posters, decals, whatever. Alright. What was the name of that? Sugar Ray. Okay, I'm pretty sure these were closer to the center. I don't think I actually stopped by that Sugar Ray one. I know I did go. Yeah, what was this? 5 planets? No. Because that Sugar Ray one was only 2 planets. Alright, let's go to Ormond. Yeah, I completely forgot that this was the planet on the, that was part of one of the Nexus missions. Maybe that'll reset the planet too if that mission comes up. Alright, now... let's get out of here. Did I ever rename this? I must have. Yeah, I already went through this system, so, no, it wasn't much closer. Okay, guys, there's Sugar Ray right there. Okay. So that other system was a little bit closer. I'd want to keep all my stuff kind of close to the same area. So, Galactic Core... use that as a reference, and then I've been there. These are all going to be purple. I want to try to jump as far as I can. And that one will work. It's a big system too, it looks like 6 planets. Yeah, okay, I'm still looking for a hot, cold, and a lush planet in one system. What I might do is put together like a living glass farm, and then a circuit board farm, and then I'll work on the actual stasis device. You know, kind of Nixon base. Alright, so bad start. Okay, so we got cold. Fungal. This might be hot. Okay, so we got a hot, a cold, and we got a lush now. I already scanned that one. Missing a planet here. The one behind this thing. There it is. Oh, that's poisonous. hard to tell because they're all friggin' toxic planets. So, alright, so this system won't work for me. Yeah, I really miss having that that system scanner. That's infested. Yeah, where you can just scan all your planets at once. I would stop to check these out, but at the same time I'm trying to make my way closer to the center, so... How does my hyperdrive look after that? Okay. Do a couple more jumps before I have to recharge it. But give me a chance to check this place out. Got screwed out of that system. I have to take that. Check back here. I'm not going to bother with the other side. I was hoping that at least one of these planets would be pretty decent, but they're all toxic. Except for that one. Well, that and the frozen one. But I do want to swing in here and grab a suit slot. Yeah, they're all like gamma. Could actually rename that. As it is Flora. Let's see if that sends me to a different system or not. Because I think it should reset now, so that's my hope anyway. Different system. This looks like a different... Stellar corruption, yeah, this is a different system. Where do they want to send me, though? Ooh, rainy planet. Alright, let's fly down there. A little bit of a chore to find these graves sometimes. Get to a flat spot down here and land. No fauna. I was hoping maybe one of these would show some fauna. It's going to be straight ahead. And I'm just doing this to get the portal glyph. Oh, right there. Put down the base computer. Alright. And rename that glyph. Or grave temp. And leave. And can I... Oh, I have to go back to my ship. See, I'm not sure if I can do the return to anomaly thing from here or not, but I can't in the middle of the mission. Alright, call in the anomaly. Yeah, I forgot to stop at the space station. That's okay, it's only one backpack slot. And actually, I can do it after I'm done the mission, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the mission. Alright. Now I want to run up and grab a backpack slot and check the multi-tool. And I'll warp down to that base I just put down. This is just an easy, workaround to get your graves, or get your glyphs. Alright, so grab that. Almost got all my slots. Now I'll head back and interact with that grave. So your bases, grave temp. Now when I get down here, I want to interact with the grave and get that all done with, and then I want to make sure I delete the base computer. That way it's not hogging up room in my in my teleporter list. I could always leave it here and come if I want to come back to the system though, or whatever. I would just change the base name. But there's really nothing to see here, so I just want to make sure I get this. And so that's good. So I always jump in my ship just to lock it in, then get rid of the base computer. Now I'll go to the space station. That way you can get the exosuit slot there and loot the yellow crates. I don't think there's anything I wanted to see here. I will scan the other planets quickly just to see. But at the same time, I do want to look at where my position is. So I could stay here and it would bring me a little bit closer to the center. It's not by much, but all my bases are somewhere far away from here, so like they don't even show up. So what I'll do is I'll warp back to that previous system I was in. That way I can kind of keep things together. It's just how I like to do it. So I like being able to open my map and see where I've been. So the space station's right in the middle of an asteroid field. I think it's, yeah, right inside planetary rings. Or blind you when you walk around sometimes. What type of system? This is Viking. So I'm actually going to go over to the left side first, just so I can get the nanites, because there's nothing over there I want. So that way I can just use the teleporter and get out of here after I get my free loot over there. And I try to check these just to see if there is anything worth getting. There isn't, so head back. I'm not even going to bother with the back room because it's just going to be a bunch of carbon. Carbon, maybe some sodium. I already got plenty of that. I wish they'd put something else in the back rooms though. Okay, you got exosuit expansion. Okay, so that's where I do get sometimes some of that white, these white trade goods. Alright. I was wondering how I've been getting those. I thought maybe they were just from crash ships. And make sure I grab that. Alright. I think that will be all my cargo slots. And I got that one extra. I think that's all of them. Yep, that's everything. Now I'll just start working on the tech slots next. I like having this display, that way you can actually move things around. Yeah, like this is stuff that's going to go into my container. That is, oh god. Because sometimes those memory fragments give you something good, then they give you crap like this. Just in, oh, I can't even install it. Alright, it'll just sit in my, actually, get rid of that. Toss that in there. I'd rather just be able to open this thing up so that I can scrap it. 66 light years. Wow. And take this little bit of cadmium, toss it in there. So I want to go back to that system from before, so Zuxian. And it tells you previous system. See, this is why I always interact, because there was another one here that I wasn't able to find, but because I interacted with the one on Ormont, I was able to teleport back to it. So I'm gonna teleport back to here. Like if I didn't talk to the teleporter in this system, it wouldn't have come up in my teleport list, or there's a chance it would. So I'm gonna warp back to this, that way I stay near all my other bases. Alright, so let's head on out of here. I don't think there's anything I want to see in this system, so I think I'll be on my way. It's that green planet, but it's toxic. Pretty sure it was toxic. Or a glitch planet, one or the other. Yeah, poisonous. So continue towards the core. I'm trying to do kind of big jumps right now. I want to try to get kind of far away, but not super far away either. I want to kind of look for a yellow system though. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the yellow systems tend to have more 6-planet layouts, so yeah, if you start jumping to like green, red, and blue, a lot of times they have, you know, between 2 and 4 planets, so try to stick towards yellow. Alright, so it looks like we got a frozen. Contaminated. Great. Okay, we do have a lush, but there's no cobalt. Fungal. Alright, we got a hot planet. Got another lush of aggressive. Okay, so I have the cold I need, the lush I need. Okay, I got the hot I need too. Sadly, none of these have cobalt on them. So I would have to go to a 4 base setup, which I don't really want to do. What I will do is I am going to head to that. Well, actually, let's go in here first. That way I can get that squared away, and I can get the suit slot. And this was Gak. So I only have nanites on one side. Although I should check the back rooms because there might be a nanite machine in the back room. So grab these. Oh, free exosuit slot. I'll take that. Polyfiber. And junk to sell. Interact with that. So what I might do is, if I have to, I could make this system work. If I get tired of looking around. I do have a nanite machine. So it's worth checking these back rooms for this stuff. Grab a word. So I think what I will do is head down to that grassy planet and just toss down a temporary base computer. Because I can make this system work. It's just it's going to take a little more work. Go over here first. All right, and I will loot all this just to sell it off. Actually, the only thing I'm interested in are the green crates and the yellow. The other ones I really don't care about. Because I do need a bunch of these relics, so... Just I'm not sure which ones I need, so... Alright. Now just sell off all that stuff I don't need. I keep going to... I have to put this in my storage container because I've gotten close to selling it a couple times. Alright, so that can go. Polyfiber. Oh, I didn't use that exosuit thing. That can go, that can go. I'm gonna run back over here. I can't believe I forgot to use this thing. I think I got a couple of the things back in my base too. Alright, so that's all done, so now we're unlocking these. Which will come in handy because there is a lot of upgrades that I want to put in there. I might trade rocket, plus I should have the C-class modules for hazard protection. I don't have any of those installed either. They're kind of useless and they're a pain to recharge, but they can help out. Alright, that's that grassy planet. Who knows, this could be a really nice planet, so... I just wish it had cobalt on it. That's the only thing holding me back. And it's not like a major deal breaker or anything, it's just you have to build one more base. And it does kind of slow down the process a little bit too, but it's literally just a teleport away. No, I thought this was going to be green. Looks like it's going to be yellow. I don't know. Hard to tell because it's never daylight when I try to warp in. Alright, yeah, it's going to be yellow with green water, it looks like. Or blue water. Green water. At least it's not that ugly brownish water. Not too bad. Nice blue sky. Actually, this is the kind of lush land I do like to run around on. It's not real hilly. If I can find a building. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, it's a bubble planet. Yeah. Too bad there are no animals. Yeah. And bad looking planet, stormless. Run over and grab this before I forget it. And where is my salvage data? Should be salvage data here. Where are you? Right here. Alright. Oh, just move this stuff. Alright, so I am going to toss down a base computer here, just in case I do decide to use this. Toss it over here, I guess. I always kind of make a note to myself of what this base is for. So I'm gonna go stasis. Stasis 4 base. Temp. Anything around here to... Oh, we got a minor settlement. Let's see. I was going to say if there's anything around here to see. So, grab any free stuff I see, too. I'm gonna have to be jumping off, but I think I want to do one more jump before I do. Just so I can pick up a new system. So grab that. And grab this. Yeah, I gotta be jumping off pretty early tonight. the first cube I've seen in a minor settlement. We got, looks like we don't have the no multi-tool. That's disappointing. I wonder if any of the others will. It's a nice looking planet. The trees are nice anyway. Alright, there's a building off that way. Just take a swing by that. Yeah, I wonder if all the minor settlements are not going to have multi-tools, or if that was just a fluke. I have ran into a couple that don't. Is that? Oh, that's a sentinel. Thought it was a bird. I was going to say there's not supposed to be any life forms here. I can scan a few trees too. Okay, run in here. Thought I heard one of those plants. Manufacturing facility. Alright. I don't think I have any recipes to learn. So pretty much the only thing I can do now, because I already have a bunch of friggin' multi-tools, or expansions, so nanites is going to be pretty much the only thing I can do. I've got 98 nanites, so at least it's a pretty good amount. Alright. Doesn't look like there's too much damaged machinery here. I was hoping to see maybe like curious deposits or something, which there might be. You want to take the time to look for them. I got a little bit of lag there. Alright. I was going to say I got a little bit of lag, so there's something here. It's actually a pretty cool spot for an archive. Alright. What I am going to do is I'm going to drop a regular white beacon here. Because if I do use this planet, it'd be nice to have archives access. Let's do that. And when I leave a white one, white beacon behind, it's to kind of flag me that, hey, look over here, there's something to see here. Whereas if I use a red one, it means a sentinel pillar. And if I use a yellow one, it means I found an S-class something. And if I leave a blue one, it means I found an A class. So, alright, I don't really see anything here. What is over there? Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna do one more warp. When I get over here, I'm gonna hit the space station real quick and head to a planet and just toss down a base computer, and that way I have a place to start off on. I'm trying to get down to like 690 light years, so I'm trying to go kind of far out of jump range. So back it up. Got a yellow system. Go over here. Like, I'm not too worried about my my tech slots in my exosuit right now. So, like, I know I didn't hit the anomaly back there or anything, but I'm not too concerned about those. I'm more interested in finding different systems. So that one's a no. That's a frozen. Oh, it looks like somebody's already been there. Actually, a couple people. Alright. Human planet. When did you discover this? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Alright, so I'm probably not even going to bother using this system then. Yeah, there's nothing here. So I'm just going to run in here and grab a slot. Actually, let me put down a base computer first, that way I have a place to start off on. So, head right down here. Oh, it's got those funky trees on it. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. Of course, there's a storm right away. Come on, go away. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build my... and just name it. Yeah, that way I can just hit the space station and warp right out back to my base. I can start off next stream right here. Last system. Alright. Get over here. Actually, while I'm here, I rename this. Alright. I'll head up to the station. And hopefully tomorrow morning I can get on and go do some more, get some more nanites together. Got like, I don't know, 73,000, something like that. 70, almost 76 now, so they do add up. Like, I get on for like an hour or two and kind of run around and do that. So, This is Viking. Yep. So I want to get nanites over here first. I don't forget them. Just stick my head in here, see if there's anything worth getting. Nope. Oh. For some reason I thought I saw that thing still glowing. Okay, did I not actually get those nanites? I wish they would put that multi-tool thing in a different corner. Come on. I want the crate, not the... Yeah, actually one more here. Check back here. Nope. Alright. Let's go and unlock this. Alright, now stop machine. Alright, head back to my base. So I'll be able to pick up, I have a temporary base that I can warp back to for next time. Just continue to kind of push my way towards the center and get there eventually. Yeah, so I did manage to get another glyph. I'm up to, I think, 4 or 5 of them now. So, because I made a, you know, one thing I do want to do is I don't want to use portals until I actually have all the glyphs unlocked. Then I can just go and use a portal. But I don't want to portal directly to the center because, I mean, that takes off half the challenge right there. And this stuff is not ready yet. But this frostwork is. So go harvest that. Alright. I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody swinging by. And I will see you next time. Take care.